Yeah.
Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Yeah, I'll let you start because
Okay.
you have more thoughts than I will say about this.
Yeah. This one I felt like the finish was kind of up in the air because they did start with the men's Money in the Bank match, and so you already knew who won that. And so then of course there was like, okay, maybe Finn has a chance now because of that dynamic between him and Damian. I still didn't feel like it was going to happen at this show, so I wasn't like really anticipating that happening. Yeah. But first of all, I loved his entrance. Oh my god, I'm just obsessed with Finn. And
Don't blame you.
Obviously the match was great. I just felt like it was kind of anticlimactic, and I felt like that was just kind of a bummer because I think that they did a really great job at hammering home the reason why Finn wanted this match and how much it meant to him and the history behind it, and that it's been 7 years in the making and blah blah blah. And I just felt like I wanted this to be a longer match. I wanted it to be I don't know, more of a dramatic match. Like my only thought behind the way that it went, because obviously it ended up being like Damian's influence being around is kind of what led to Finn losing. My only thought is that maybe this is just a way for him to get a rematch or whatever at SummerSlam, and that at SummerSlam it's going to be a bigger match. And that's what I said that I wanted originally, was if Finn is going to become champion, I don't want it to happen at Money in the Bank. I want it to happen at SummerSlam because that's where it all started.
Full circle.
Right. And so that's my biggest hope from this, because I really thought that this was going to be a match that could potentially be the best of the night. And I don't feel like that's what ended up happening. And I just feel like Finn deserves more because they put so much into this storyline in just a few weeks, because it really was only like 3 weeks or so that they've built this. And I just felt like we and Finn especially deserved a bit more. So,
I will say that your hopes, that's going to come true. You're 1,000% right. There is going to be a match at SummerSlam because they're 1-1 right now in their, matches, whatever. Because Finn won at SummerSlam and then Seth won. So there has to be a third. And I like that because the best rivalries, their matches always are in threes. They're trilogies, obviously. So it needs to happen. And you're right. It was not the best finish, I would say. And by best, I mean more, exciting.
Right.
Jump out of your seat, incredible.
Yeah.
But it was good. And I didn't hate it because obviously you want to legitimize Seth as champion. So you need to have him win big matches. And then the variable in all this is Damian Priest coming down to the ring with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then when Finn goes up for that coup de grace, he runs over. He goes, "What are you doing?" That doesn't mean anything. All right, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. It doesn't mean anything. You could run over just because he could, make sure he's not doing whatever kayfabe reason you want to make. And it's also a callback to when he ruined. They said on commentary, which is why I say again, got to listen to commentary at this point. They're really helping you along the journey for any details that you might miss or want to know more about.